Hi YouTube. I just seriously need to rant. Like, I don't know why, I just need to rant, and like, I don't want to expose anyone in real life to my ranting, so I'm using you. Um, I just had this guy come to the door and he's like, "Oh, do you read the news?" And I'm like, "No, I don't read the news." And then he said, "What, you never read the news?" And I was like, yeah, sometimes." And then he said, "Okay, where'd you buy it?" And I was like, and he said, "Do you buy it at the co-op? Do you buy it at the newsagents?" I was like, "The newsagents." Then he said, "What do you read in the news?" And I was just like, I said, "I flick through." And he's like, "Oh, you're a flicker." And I was like, "Mm-hmm." And then he was like, "Right, we've got this brilliant deal for you guys coming up. This brilliant. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait a whole week, but after that, you're all gonna get a card, and you can. They're not gonna sell it at the newsagents anymore, and it's gonna make it so much cheaper for you. You can get this card, and you can um, you pay £1 and then you get the whole 6 copies for £1 a week. Woo! I'll take your details." And I was just like, I just gave him my details. I don't know why. I just like gave him my name, gave him the postcode and everything. So I'm gonna get a card so I can buy 6 newspapers at once. And I don't think I've ever, not even once, even when the prom photos were in the paper, I've never actually bought the news. So why did I do that? It's like yesterday, this Sky Man knocked on the door, and he said, "Oh, have you filled in your form?" And I didn't know what on earth was going on about it. And he was like, "Oh, I'll get a form sent over to you." And I was thinking, and what I was thinking, but we don't even have Sky. We can't like afford Sky. We don't want Sky. Don't want a form, whatever. Did I say anything? No, I just said, "Oh yeah, all right then, bye." Um, it's uh, just like I'm just such a pushover, just a pushover with these people. I don't know. I just can't like, especially with this little this guy with the news. He was so short, and I just thought, well, I can't really crush his. I'm sure he doesn't like doing this, going door to door. And I'm sure people are mean to him and other things. I suppose working like with customers, I'm pretty like used to people being mean to me and whatever. And maybe that's why I'm such a pushover. But I'm annoyed with myself. I should just say, "No, I don't buy the news. Bye bye." Or like, "We don't want Sky. See ya." But no, I don't do that. And then, oh, what else do I want to rant about? Oh yeah. Well, I suppose like we had to do this debate at college. I do critical thinking just because you have to do 4 subjects at my college, and like so I had to take another one, so I just did that. And I was under the impression that it was going to be piss easy, but it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be, because it's like all your prior knowledge of everything else is just not applicable to critical thinking at all. Um, anyway, we had to do debate like, is animal testing right or wrong? And he said, okay, so everyone who thinks that animal testing is right, sit in the one corner. Everyone who thinks it's wrong, sit in the other corner. So I went towards the it's right corner, and there was 5 of us there, and there's like 22 or whatever in the other side. And like, I don't actually think it's right, but I just think that if someone I loved got cancer or something, then I wouldn't say, "Oh no, don't give them those drugs because they were tested on animals." Therefore, I can't be a hypocrite and say that it's wrong. Or like, if I was offered medicine and I knew it had been tested on animals, I wouldn't turn it down because I knew it had been tested on animals. Therefore, I'd be a hypocrite to say that animal testing is wrong, even though it distresses me. I just take a practical stance on it as like, um, it shouldn't be done. Really, morally, it is wrong, but like, I reap the benefits of it, so I'm not gonna sit there and say that I'm against it. And I tried to explain this, but like, it's just everybody on the other side of the class is just looking at me and these 4 other people as if we're just like pure evil, and it's not. Like, you have to look at it from more than one perspective. You can't just think, "Oh well, I wouldn't want my animal to die, therefore it's wrong," or "Oh, they die and we're not more important than animals," and that kind of thing. And I think, yeah, but like, would you get rid of what we've benefited from it? You can't benefit from something. And also, like, I said, well, you're happy to eat them animals, you don't mind them dying for you to eat. And then someone said, well, that's natural. I'm just like, we're so beyond natural now. Like, the world we're living in is not a natural thing. Like, so, uh, so yeah, that was annoying. And then I was like get followed home by this autistic boy, and like I've got nothing against autistic boys, obviously, but I just mean like he's so hard to make conversation with, and he was following me, but kind of keeping up a conversation with me, but walking 3 paces behind me. And then when I tried to kind of slow down to match up with him, he'd slow down as well. And so I thought maybe he doesn't, maybe he's talking to me because he thinks I want to talk. So I sped up a bit, and then he asked me another question, and I'm just like, and I feel so sorry for him because people were just so cruel to him. And then so I feel like I should try and make small talk with him or whatever, just to how many minutes? 5 minutes. um, I feel like I should make small talk with him because he probably doesn't get it very often. Then I think, oh, it's not my responsibility. But my boyfriend's the same, like talks to him just because he's disabled or whatever. What else is annoying me? Oh yeah, I slept so much. I missed 2 lessons this morning because like because I was tired and I felt sick and stuff. So I missed 2 lessons, and like I know when I go in tomorrow and I see those teachers, they're going to be like, oh yeah, yeah. My point is that like, why am I so tired? I've had so much sleep, and I feel tired and crappy, and there's just no reason for it. And I've eaten plenty of food and just so on. And like, oh, I know I look like crap right now because I don't have any makeup on. I never have any makeup on. I just can't be bothered ever. I'm too lazy for makeup. And then when I do put it on, I cake it on and look ridiculous. So yeah, that was my rant. Hope you followed that. And yeah, bye.